Hey there, VC. I'm back for another awesome update. These are my finds from this weekend and last week. First, I'm going to start off with a few CDs that I got for cheap. Then we'll go to Elvis, and then we'll go to some awesome vinyl finds. I got some really amazing stuff this weekend. I went to an antique show early morning on Saturday, and I got a lot of good things. I got a haircut this weekend, so things are looking good over here for now. So let's start off with the CDs. First off, we have this Loretta Lynn and Friends. This is kind of more of a tribute album. Loretta sings on the last song. I got this mainly for the Alan Jackson and Martina McBride duet of the Conway and Loretta song. Yeah, you can see the track listing there, but there's a couple other good ones. Miranda Lambert, stuff like that. And then we have a newer Rosanne Cash CD. So I haven't really listened to the whole thing, but here's a CD I forgot to show last weekend. This is the Beastie Boys License to Ill. It was $1. Had to get it. Classic album. Don't have to say much more. At Goodwill, I found the Eagles' debut album on CD. I thought that was pretty cool. And then, last but not least, we have Ozzy Osbourne's 1997 compilation. Awesome. There's the track listing. Okay. Now let's do some Elvis here. I did really well this week on Elvis. We'll start off with the 1987 import CD from the flea market. This is One Night with Elvis. Just kind of a compilation, but whatever. I have a pretty decent copy here of Elvis Country. This was only $2. It's a UK pressing on the orange label. It's alright. It's a great album. And then we have a 1969 UK pressing of Double Trouble on the orange label. And then for $5 at the antique show, we have a really nice copy of it. It Happened at the World's Fair. I bought this mostly for this beautiful inner sleeve that I could never find with any of the Elvis records. So that was amazing to find. Okay. Next up, this is kind of a import Pickwick kind of thing. It's got a sticker on the back there, and it's kind of just a compilation of some movie songs. It's a nice gatefold. It's a couple bucks in great shape. I didn't have it. Great copy of GI Blues for a couple bucks as well at the antique show. And the last Elvis thing I have to show for today's video is something I picked up at the flea market yesterday. I have the vinyl box set to this. I think there's a cassette version of this box set, but I did not know that it came on everyone's favorite format, the 8-track. This is the TV Records Elvis box set. And I like that sticker on the front. And it has the booklet. And 3 8-tracks. So there's that. I didn't even know that came out on 8-track. So there's that. That was a cool addition to the Elvis collection. I'll just get these 3 out of the way. These are just some cheapy Goodwill finds. This is a Pickwick version of the Chi Lights. This is a great soul R&B record for $1. An upgrade version of the great 80s soundtrack Flashdance. So an upgrade copy for me. And another soundtrack, we got Joe Jackson here doing this George Lucas soundtrack from 1986. Alright, I'm going to pull up this stack here of vinyl. Not too many, but there sure are some stuff that I was looking for. And some cool stuff. So we have from 1972, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. This is a Canadian pressing. And yeah, so shout out to Andy. You all know Andy. I think his channel is called Andy's Music Den or something. Shout out to you. I know you like the Lord of the Rings and that kind of stuff. Next up, this is a cool. Most of these were $2. I'll indicate if they were more. And this is Jonathan Edwards. This is a good country folk kind of album. Common, it's not rare, but it's good condition. One of my favorites, Jimmy Rogers here on Point Records. And then we have The American Breed. This is kind of a rock album. I thought it was more rare than it was, but yeah, it's on Atco. And yeah, that's awesome. This was really cool for $2. We have the Shantays with Pipeline. This is from 1963 on Dot Records. And it's surf. They do, of course, they're doing Sleepwalk and a lot of those kind of standards. But it's in great condition, and I love this cover. It's awesome. Of course, Marty Robbins' Greatest Hits, Volume 2. I have tons of his albums, and I didn't have this one. Now we have Tammy Wynette here with inspirations on the Yellow Epic. Haven't spun this one yet, but I'm sure it will be great. And we have from 1967, Mel Tillis on Cap Records. This was a great listen. I recommend this. This is his 4th album. Another Mel Tillis here. This one's from the 80s. And we have John Lennon with the Plastic Ono Band. I haven't spun this either, but this has the original inner sleeve. Cover's a bit worn, but what can you ask for? I'm going to save that one for last. And then we have a wonderful, wonderful copy of Merle Haggard and the Strangers with Swingin' Doors. This is on Spartan Records in the original shrink wrap. It's on the gold Spartan. And that was amazing to find. Alright, we got David Allan Coe here. My first one from him. Billy Hurst, is this a good album? Do you like this one? I listened to it. I enjoyed it. It's from 78, I think. I'm not too sure. 79, maybe. So let me know, Billy, if this is a good album. Next up, an artist that I am picking up all of his stuff that I find. Of course, we have Jim Reeves. These are just mint imports for like $2. Moonlight and Roses. And they have like the polyline sleeves and everything. Oh man. UK pressing of the International Jim Reeves. Just in beautiful condition. Like, I will pull one of these out. Oh yeah, and look at that label. Did I just show that? Okay. Sorry, give me a second here. I got mixed up because I saw this one first. Sorry, this is the International Jim Reeves. Saw that one and I read the title, but it was really not the one I had in my hand. And look at that vinyl. Mono, 1963. Alright. This one was awesome. This is The Countryside of Jim Reeves from 1962. And look at that Camden label. I've never seen that before. That's such a sweet label. So there's that. We're almost done here. This was from the flea market. I think the rest of these are from the flea market, but I'm not sure. We got a UK pressing of New Edition with Candy Girl. Never seen that album really out there. This was awesome. National Lampoon's Animal House from 1978. Cool soundtrack. Good movie. This is a little bit different. This was about $20. This is from 2001. It's a little bit, so it's a little bit of not newer music, but this was fantastic. I thought it was like a reissue, but it's not. It's an original pressing from 2001. It sounds wonderful. Daft Punk's 2001 album. This is an original European pressing. And this is one of those albums that's just amazing, and I enjoy it very much. Pressing sounds wonderful. And to get an original pressing of this is awesome. I definitely recommend, if you like electronic music and that kind of stuff, you check this out. So that was a great addition, being it as it's an original pressing. An album that I've never been able to get my hands on next. Well, these last two, and I've always seen this for $30 and crazy like that. I found this for about $12. Of course, we have Al Green's with "Let's Stay Together" on High Records. It's got one kind of price tag mess up on the back, but I don't care. And it's in great condition. Last one here to show. This was pretty awesome. It doesn't go for crazy money, but some people do ask for crazy money for it. But I was just stoked to have it, and it plays good, and that's all that matters. The music's good. And we have from 1964, the Zombies debut album. She's Not There, Tell Her No. I'm just going to try and hold that there, and I'll show you the back. And let's pull it out. Cover's in decent condition for being a white cover. Comes on the Parrot label in mono. And that's all I have for you today, VC. I hope you're all doing well. And I'm enjoying everyone's videos, of course. Everyone take good care. Have a wonderful day. Alright, bye.